I have found the spookiest haunted hotel reviews and I'm gonna put them to the test. That's right, every single one of these reviews was left by somebody who claims they saw a ghost. Or something else. Anyways. Our first review brings us downtown Toronto to the Holiday Inn. Woo La La says, okay, you guys ready for this? It's quite a novel.
I got changed to room 2128. I thought I can go to bed early to recover the lost sleep. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. I got woken up from the blaring light coming in from the rim of the door. It was like a ghost coming from a long rectangle box. Very scary. The light from the hallway should only be at the bottom of the door. I never stayed in a hotel room with this situation. The whole night long I could just sleep on the right side, facing to the window. I patiently let it through the night. I'm just overexhausted and tired.
Just goes on for the rest of the review saying how she moved rooms 2 more times and this poor lady never got a good night of sleep. All right, so we got 3 missions. Get into room 2128. Investigate the ghost light. Get a good night's sleep.
We were ready to go ghost hunting, but first, there was something else that needed our attention.
Okay, so we didn't get into room 2128, but the good news is we can get access to it later when we actually need to go on our ghost hunt. Speaking of which, let me show you some of the gear that we brought. Anyways, it's gonna be a while till it gets dark outside, so I figured it'd be fun if we read some of the other reviews at this hotel. Sandro H, 1 star, June 2023. Bed bugs, leaks, and no AC. My first time at this hotel in 2021, water started pouring from the bathroom ceiling. I had no intentions of going back. But my mom booked this hotel this time, so I ended up back here again. And now we both have bed bug bites. Not to mention the room was an uncomfortable 78 degrees and maintenance couldn't fix it. This hotel is an absolute nightmare, and I don't recommend anyone stays here. Cries55 wrote a review, February 2018, 1 star. Showered with a roach. Yeah, that's right, a roach. We checked out immediately after. I really need not continue. But I'll humor you with the lesser details, for the sake of a thorough review. The parking garage, P2, was like a scene from a horror movie where the predator awaits his next victim. The manager kept insisting, we don't have that kind of problem. Well, I'm not gonna check out at 7:30 a.m. on a Saturday morning and lie about what was in the shower with me. You have roaches! End of discussion. Whew. Sounds like we've got some side quests. There are 5 things that we need to investigate. Smell that? I smell cat. Cause there ain't no leak in this bathroom. All right, let's see this shower. Oh! I'm wet. And there's no roach in this bathroom! People these days, honesty is so hard to find. What was that? Wait, you know what? I have an idea. Where's the suitcase? I don't know if a black light is supposed to reveal bed bugs. Wait, the f is that? You see that?
That's probably a jizz stain for sure.
All right. In conclusion from my investigation, jizz stains, but no bed bugs. Case closed. All right. I'm gonna crank this up like it's Antarctica. Where's the vent though? Oh, right here. Oh, it doesn't work. Not Ghostbusters, because that's copyrighted. We need to come up with another name. Got any ideas? Okay, what if this is a hit amongst the viewers? We gotta go do this more, so we need a name. Ghost Bros. Ooh.
That's not bad.
Keep it calm. Ghost Bros. That sounds kind of like a porno, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Looks like a regular parking lot to me.
We're gonna go up to room 2128, and that's where the ghost light was supposedly. We're gonna place ghost balls all along the hallway, and they're gonna light up if they detect anything. At the same time, I'm gonna take out the spirit reader and scan the frequencies to see if the ghost is gonna send us a message. Are you scared? You ready? I'm not gonna lie, my heart's pumping right now. You look like you have a boner.
No ghosts tonight, possibly no ghost here. I think that review was a false alarm.
Like, if you look even at our door over there, you can see that like metal strip on the side. Maybe that metal strip just
light?
reflects the light.
I'm off to bed. We do have one more challenge at this hotel, and that is to get a good night's sleep. We got multiple cameras set up overnight, and we're gonna leave some lights on just in case we get a visitor. So how are we gonna get a good night's sleep with the lights on? Well, that's why I brought these. We'll see in the morning if we got a good night's sleep or not.
The ghost of 2128, solved. We came here because of a civilian distress, another review, that reported a white ghost light appearance outside room 2128. While we were here, we also identified 2 other reports claiming bed bugs and a cockroach in the shower. We are happy to conclude that we have inspected the premises with our high-tech gear and there was no cockroaches or bed bugs to be found. Although possibly some other bodily fluids. Finally, no ghost to be found. Holiday Inn is officially ghost-free. You're welcome. The Ghost Bros.
Just checking out, and would like to confirm that it is not haunted in this hotel.
Okay.
Yeah, we did an inspection. Thank you so much.
Have a nice day.
And you're welcome.
No ghosts yet, but don't worry, because it's about to get spooky.
Tonight we are at the Old Angel Inn in downtown Niagara because Hans T on March 2015.
Didn't hear from the captain this time. Word of caution, if you use the washrooms downstairs, make sure the door to Swayze's cellar is closed. If it is not, you may encounter the ghost of Captain Swayze. I am the biggest non-believer of ghosts, but on a previous visit, I had an encounter which makes my hair stand up on end to this day. No sighting, not very frightening, but slightly disturbing.
I mean, peeping in the washroom? Come on, Captain Swayze. Sounds like a perv to me. Also, this wasn't the only review that mentioned Captain Swayze. This one says harmless ghostly visit, and this other one says resident friendly ghost. Honestly, sounds like Captain Swayze is the life of the party. I'm excited to meet him. Okay, that gives us 3 main objectives. Visit and use the washroom downstairs at night with the cellar open. Visit Captain Swayze's cellar. Try to make contact with Captain Swayze. I mean, you've been referencing Swayze since yesterday, so...
Captain Swayze can kiss my ass.
Calling a meeting of the town council. Okay, here we go. Old Angel Inn ghost stories. This is an old newspaper. There's a popular local legend that shows up in accounts dating to the 1820s of an unfortunate Canadian militia officer who was killed at the inn during the American invasion of May 1813. Captain Colin Swayze is a boomer. Had delayed joining the British retreat in order to rendezvous with a young woman believed to be his true love. Probably the lady above your bed. Is she your type? Do you want her to be the ghost?
Is Captain Swayze not good enough for you, Omar?
Another reason he's gonna come visit you and not me.
Surprised by American soldiers sent to search the inn, he hid in an empty barrel in the cellar.
That's why the cellar's haunted. Okay.
The invaders used bayonets to prod into every corner and possible place of the concealment, and the unlucky lover received a fatal wound. Oh, damn.
So his woman, she wasn't so lucky.
Some believe the ghost of Captain Swayze is fated to walk the inn at night, perhaps in longing for his love.
I mean, he's not gonna find her, but he's gonna find Omar.
It is said that his ghost will remain harmless as long as the British flag flies over the inn.
You know what? Mine? Mine? Good luck. Okay, so before we go inside the pub, I came across this other review that is pretty alarming. Eric G wrote on December 2022, 1 star, don't come here. I've been all over the world and had the rudest workers I have ever encountered. They literally refused service to my 85-year-old mother when we came in and out of the cold and had gotten dropped off by our hotel shuttle. Well, not serving seniors? It's kind of messed up. We gotta investigate this. All right, so Omar is dressed up as Old Man Omar. Will they really turn away an old man?
Hey there, lady. I got a table for two.
Let's find out.
Old Man Omar was standing there for a hot minute and it seemed like nobody was paying attention to him until...
Table for two? What? For food? For two.
For two, for food?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Old Man Omar actually made it into the bar and got a seat. Seriously, looking like that with that mask.
Old Man Omar, you got a seat. So Omar basically, he went on a little recon mission. He found Swayze's cellar. Bad news is that it's inside this pub, which means that when this pub closes, that cellar is probably gonna be locked. Our only chance to get inside, we need somebody on the inside. Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Is there any chance you can help us like get into the cellar or show us the
Not
cellar?
right now.
Later?
Yes.
What time?
When it's not busy.
You promise? You promise?
I promise you can go down.
So we had some time to kill until we could gain access to the cellar. And then I remembered earlier.
There's a ghost walk they do. Did you hear see?
Right, Ghost Walk. That would be perfect. But then when we started to look into it,
You've reached the Ghost Walk. Press 2 for our Niagara gift shop information. Press 3 to contact the other side or see details.
yeah, that ain't it, Captain. But then as Omar started to do more research, he found something way better. A real haunted house.
We're going to a real haunted house,
A real haunted house?
supposedly.
See, this is where I think there was a bit of a miscommunication, because when Omar told me a real haunted house, this is what I imagined. But then our Uber driver told us this.
They're not haunted there?
Where we're going.
Why not?
Like downtown of the kiddie version of Niagara Falls?
The kiddie version?
Suddenly, I was getting the feeling that we had a miscommunication.
So this is what Omar meant when he said haunted house? What? We're already here? Hi.
Are you guys Ghostbusters?
We're the Ghost Bros.
Yeah.
It's the Ghost Bros. Ghost Bros, not Ghostbusters. I hate you, Omar. Can't believe I'm doing this. Yo, it's pitch dark in here.
No.
Trapped. Oh no.
Oh
fucking
no,
way.
this is. Alright, when do we pussy out? Swayze, I'm sorry. I don't know. Slow down.
All right, our boy Arthur has given us the go. We're about to go into the cellar. We got 3 objectives. Get into the cellar, keep the door to the cellar open, get into the bathroom, try to make contact with Captain Swayze.
I think it's iconic.
You think Swayze will like it?
Oh Oh yeah, of course.
All right, cool, cool, cool.
100%. 10 out of 10.
Oh! Okay, we just got a couple things here. We're gonna just. All right. This is Spirit Reader, Ghost Balls. Okay, here we go.
We waited and waited and waited, but still, nothing. Next up was to leave the cellar door open and investigate the bathroom.
So, I'm in the bathroom. I believe the cellar door is open.
I kept eyes on the cellar door.
Swayze.
And we waited, but Swayze ghosted us. Sorry, I had to. Ghost of Captain Swayze solved. Multiple reports of a ghost of Captain Swayze lurking around this establishment were brought to our attention. His most common sightings have been in the bathroom downstairs and in the wine cellar. We have thoroughly investigated both with our high-tech gear, and we were unable to contact Captain Swayze. It was also brought to our attention that the pub denied seniors. We investigated this as well and can confirm this is false. In conclusion, this establishment is officially ghost-free, and all seniors are welcome. And as always, you're welcome. The Ghost Bros.
Today we are at the Idlewood Inn because on November 2019, Donna Marie E. wrote,
A 5-star experience. The 3-star rating is to draw attention to the haunting you might experience, especially in the original quarters designed for servants. I was haunted by a stepson. He died in 1930 of the original owner. Prior to our visit, I had no information about the original owner or his stepson. Returning from the inn, our research revealed pictures of the family. Truly, if I had not seen pictures of the stepson, I might not have been able to verify my horrific experience. I am not the faint of heart, nor do I fear ghosts, but at the same time, I will not return.
So I like how Donna was haunted and had a horrific experience, but all of that only knocked off 2 stars. Okay, so here are our 3 main objectives. Find a picture of the stepson, investigate the servants' quarters, make contact with the stepson. But before we go in, I feel like there's another review that deserves an honorary mention. Diane E. wrote a review on July 2017. 1 star. Would have stayed in my vehicle before staying there. Strong words, Diane. I was in London, Ontario for medical appointments. I called about a room and the woman who I spoke with was friendly until I asked the price and if there was a better rate for seniors. She said, in that case, the price is higher. Discrimination against seniors. And the Ghost Bros don't tolerate that. You know what we gotta do, right, Omar?
How can I help you?
Hey, do you have a senior discount?
So we do have senior discount for a room. Absolutely, it does save about 10%. Steven,
Yes.
have you been with us before?
No. Yeah, I wanted to ask you something.
I don't want to be.
No, we're not filming you. Filming me. No, we're just filming ourselves. Like,
This lady freaked out that we were filming, and for a hot second, I was 99% sure we were gonna get kicked out.
awkward. She said she's gonna show us around later, and she said she could take us to the 4th floor. And if I remember correctly, the 4th floor is the servants' quarters. So that's one quest that we can technically complete, and we can try to make contact with the stepson when she takes us.
So does that mean that we're gonna get dressed with her?
Yeah, we got off to a rough start, but
I don't.
she's our ally on the inside.
There's a certain like allure that this place has, and the people walking down the halls, you know, the types of watches, the types of shoes. I feel like if we walk down the halls in our Spirit Halloween costume, that will damage the experience of other hotel goers, which may not go great for us.
But there comes a point where it's for their own safety. You think Spider-Man likes wearing rubber tights? We're the heroes that nobody asked for, but the ones that they need.
Okay.
Alright guys, ready for this? So, the original owner's name is plastered everywhere. So why is the stepson being kept a secret? We found his family tree online and he had 2 sons, but not stepsons. Then I found he has a page on the London Official Public Library, and it barely mentions that he remarried after his original wife passed away. So I searched up his new wife, who had 4 sons that he married into, who took over his business once Charles passed away. So I looked up her family tree. Only one of them passed away in 1930, which matches up exactly with the review, and his name is Olaf Reckmitzer. If there is a ghost, it's him. If everyone's trying to keep him a secret, sounds like he's got a story. And that's our cue.
ready.
We waited around for a bit, and then when the front desk lady finally came around, she had some bad news for us.
Where are you guys posting this? What are you guys doing with this?
YouTube.
This is an issue. If it's being put or posted anywhere, that can't happen. Maybe not going to do the tour.
This was bad. It seemed like we came all this way for nothing. The situation escalated to a senior level of management, and then when all hope seemed lost,
We're good?
senior management approved and the tour was back on. This lady basically gave us a SparkNotes tour, but it didn't matter. What mattered was we needed access to.
Here we go. What's behind the door?
Okay, so ghost balls are all down. You seen that? Yo, that lit up on its own. That wasn't me.
I saw that.
It's still lighting up. You seen that?
Yeah, you got it with the GoPro. I'll get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Yo, that's lighting up. It's yeah.
We're getting some activity.
We're getting something. Yo, that was creepy. Holy shit! Oh my god! Did you hear that? Yo, you. Yeah.
No. You're trapped here.
Omar, you freaked out? Like,
I think I need to see a little more than balls.
We stuck around with our spirit scanner, but after a while, still nothing. And Omar was right. Ghost balls alone were not enough. But then on our way back down, something really creepy happened.
Or did you open it?
no, are you serious?
Yeah.
That-
I literally just came down and the window was open.
That window was open. Wait, it wasn't open.
It
when we-
wasn't open when I came up.
Really?
When we were up there, I just came back, the window was open here.
She claimed that the window opened itself while we were all on the 4th floor. But is that really true? Let's check the footage.
And that concludes the first Ghost Bros Ghost Hunt ever. If this video gets like 50 million views, then I might do another one.